one of the most historical and famous races in the world returns on Saturday, 15th of April 2023. It's the 175th annual running of the Grand National at Aintree near Liverpool. Let's take a look at 3 horses I really fancy to run well in this year's Grand National. First horse I absolutely love, 12 to 1 ish currently in the markets. It's Delta Work. Really fancy this horse to have another successful Grand National. Finished 3rd last year in 2022. He's recently had success at Cheltenham Festival. He won the cross country chase there back in March, just a few weeks ago. Won it actually the previous year as well in 2022, beating the old Grand National favourite Tiger Roll. So we know this horse can jump really well, and I fancy Delta Work to have a really good race again if he can get round. I really do think he will place. Certainly it's a tough race to win. Anything can happen. It is the Grand National, but big fan of this horse. Let's hope Delta Work gets us another place this year. Good luck if you're backing Delta Work. Let's have a look at another horse that I really like the look of. Next, fancy Vanillier, around 18 to 1 at the time of this recording. Lots to like about this horse, being relatively well treated by the handicap, 10 stone 6 on Vanillier. It's a horse that should stay, certainly made for staying. This horse finished 2nd in its last outing, that was at Fairyhouse, in a race won by Kemboy. That was over 3 miles, 1 furlong, 110 yards. This obviously a lot further in the Grand National, but like I said, this horse has run over some significant distances before. Certainly ran over 3 miles, 6 furlongs at Cheltenham in 2022, finishing 3rd of 6 that day. So it should stay. I think it's a classy horse in this field. I do think that price has contracted a bit, so not some people will have got on this horse at much bigger prices. Would suggest that a lot of people seem to be liking this horse. We'll see what happens just before the National actually begins. See what these odds shorten or whether they widen. But I like Vanillier, and I think 18 to 1 is an okay price to be getting on at. Yes, the final selection of the 3 is Mr. Coffee. This horse currently around 50 to 1. Good each way punt. This one currently reasonably well treated by their handicapper, just 10 stone 4 on it for this big race. Like this horse a lot. It ran well at Cheltenham in March, finishing 3rd of 10 over 3 miles 6. So this horse will stay. That was on soft ground. Just tend to like good soft ground. This horse also had a 2nd out of 12 at Uttoxeter in February, so the form is good. It was 2nd in Chepstow on the 27th of December last year as well. It did run at Aintree last year at this festival, not in the National. It finished mid-division. That was back in April 2022, 16th of 29. But I do fancy this horse to have a decent shot at those odds of 50 to 1. Certainly could well hit the frame. Good luck. Let me know what you're getting on in the Grand National. Let me know what you fancy. Are you on any of these 3 horses? Will you be getting on these 3 horses? Good luck to anyone having a bet at the Grand National. Let's just hope we see a fun, exciting race where all the horses stay safe. All the best. See you again soon.